Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the Harvey Container Gardener. Just getting back to Harvey. So I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas. I hope y'all enjoyed your Christmas. I hope you got everything your heart desired for Christmas. Me, just getting back in town. So, long story short, I had to do an emergency deployment and I was gone for about a week. So I haven't seen my garden in about a week. Just getting back home, but everything seems to be doing okay, y'all. So um, didn't get to do the things that I wanted to do. Didn't get to do the harvest that I wanted to do for Christmas, but I will be doing it soon, y'all. Uh, I'm just like amazed at all of the stuff that's going on back here right now. So I just want to turn you guys around and let y'all see what I see. I think this is just beautiful, beautiful. Hold on. All right. So I went ahead and I moved that blueberry that was stuck back in the corner behind all of that. I pulled it out and y'all, look how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful burgundy this blueberry bush is. And y'all, yes, it's trying to produce berries. So this little one been uh putting out, some berries, opening up all over the place, all back there. And this one, so bunch of buds all over the place. But I am just amazed at how beautiful these blueberry bushes are. So, banana plant. So, I recently, before I left, I went ahead and I cut down a whole bunch of those leaves. And it looked like I'm still getting the yellow leaves. It's getting a little cool at night. So, they're going to get those yellow leaves, but it's still putting out some new leaves, y'all. So, it's still looking good. My fig tree plant still got figs on it, y'all. They trying. They're trying. Um, Still getting some figs, but I don't think they're going to make it. We're getting a lot of spotted and brown leaves on it, and I think it's because it's getting cooler. And of course, the figs that are on it are falling. So probably have to wait till next year to get some figs off of that. So behind the fig plant is another blueberry, and this one is kind of little, but it also have that beautiful burgundy color. And my big old monstrosity of a blackberry, yeah, I got to get in and I got to cut all of these branches off. And this little banana plant is still looking good. I probably have to get in and cut down some of those leaves. But overall, everything over here on this side in Berry Lane is looking good. All right, y'all. Y'all don't know how hard it was for me to be away from my garden for a whole week. But I gotta work, y'all. I have to work, and that was part of me working is being deployed when I'm needed. All right, so we going over to the main side. A couple of things I want to show you guys. Hold on. All right, so this is my new setup by the fence. So these pots that's down here, those are the pots that had the bell peppers. So what I did was I pulled out some pavers so they're not sitting on the ground, and I just put a paver underneath each pot. I haven't planted anything in those pots yet. Like I said, I've been going, but now that I'm back, I will find something to put in each one of these pots. So this first one, I do have a spinach planted, and I see one little spinach plant coming up, but this one, This one, that one, that one, and there's one on the other end. There's nothing in them. But, oh, in this cover, still part of that old crop cage. Y'all, I'm using every bit of that cover. I really wanted to cover those two cabbage plants and the collards. And I just went ahead and just brought it all the way across. So let me show. Some of the onions that I planted are coming up. These are from the seeds that I dropped. These, and that one. And then these are onions that I grew last year. They weren't that big. I just put them in the soil and they're starting to come up. So let me set y'all down because I want to show y'all what is coming up in these pots. So this is not permanent. This is just temporary. But I just want to show y'all. So this first pot right here, I dropped some Swiss chard. And it's a little hard to see, but there's a few little green spots coming up. So that's the, it's multiple color Swiss chard. In this bag, I dropped some more kohlrabies, and like that little one right there is a purple kohlrabi. There's another one right here. So they're starting to come up. Over here, I dropped seeds for the red mustards, and I see a couple of little spots down up in here where they're coming up. And down here, I dropped the seeds for spinach. And I see one right there. Hopefully, I get some more. But everything else, that's collards, cabbage, and cabbage. Everything else looks to be doing okay. A couple of holes in the leaves, and I think those are snails that's putting those holes in those leaves. Y'all, the carrots are doing fantastic. These carrots are starting to look so good. They're looking so healthy. I can't wait. I'm going to be pulling, but see, like right here, this snail. Snails are the things that are putting holes in my leaves. So when I see them, they got to go. All right. That's carrots. These carrots are looking fantastic as well. These carrots are looking good. And the turnips have finally taken off. And they've taken off so well. Down up in there, I'm looking at a purple top turnip. And it's a nice little size. Over here, there's another one. All right, so empty pot. Down here, I came home and I started picking strawberries. So like right here, it's a little one. It's not that big. Oh, it looked like something might have been biting on this one. No, it was just not red all the way. But yep, I've been picking strawberries. There's a little cluster right here. There's a few right here. So every now and then I find some nice little strawberries. There's another one. Need to turn. They're little, but they are tasty. All right. So in the middle is my collards. They're getting pretty big. And then the rest of the way down is the mustards. They're getting pretty big, but I have noticed aphids again. So yeah, these are the mustards. And when I first came out and I looked at them, I'm looking underneath and I'm starting to see little aphids underneath the leaves. So I'm gonna have to treat that, but this other end is also some more collards. The cabbages over there in the grow bags are looking great. And the cabbage, collards, they're all looking great. Let's go back here and look at the onions. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Trying to navigate. All right, so this is the bed of onions that I planted, and a dog got in there, but it's still looking pretty good. This little grow bag is some extra garlic and onions that I had. They're coming up. And this grow bag is more onions. They're either the red or the yellow onions. So they're starting to come up and they're looking fantastic. All right. Still have this red bag over here because I have to get another fence board and put up there to keep my neighbor's dog out. And like I said, I'm just getting back, so y'all, I have a lot of catch up to do. I need to catch up on garden chores, harvesting, videos, and not just my videos, all of the other gardeners that I watch. I need to catch up on their videos and catch up on comments. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of catching up for a while, y'all. So just be patient with me, just bear with me. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing catch up for a while. So let's get back out here. Let me show y'all what it looks like over here. All right, so I have not put up my jalapeno peppers. That's one, and that's one. They're still producing, but I think I'm gonna be putting them in a greenhouse since our nights are starting to still a little chilly, but for the next couple of days we should be okay. So down here my parsley is coming back because I did a nice harvest on both of those. My celery, the one celery that I have is looking good. I need to get down there and clean out those yellow leaves at the bottom. And the green onions are looking great. So the last thing is getting into this crop cage. We're gonna get into this crop cage because I want you guys to see what everything looks like. Okay, but before we get into the crop cage, let's look at these collards in the front. Hold on, y'all. All right, so these are the collards. They're not inside the crop cage, but they're covered up by the netting. And I think that's the only reason why I didn't come back to holes all over. There's a few, but not a lot. So there's 3 tree collards. This one has 3 tree collards. These, it's also 3, but these weren't planted from seed. These were cuttings from the main tree collard over there. And this one here, because it's so tall, it looked like it's going to seed. The other 2 look to be okay, but this one, when it gets that tall and the leaves get really, really small like that, that's an indicator that it's going to seed. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one, but hey, I don't mind getting more seeds. All right, so let's get into the crop cage. I'm gonna set y'all down so I can go ahead and open it up so we can get in there. All right, y'all. First thing I see when I open up, well, let me step back and let y'all get like a full view of everything in the crop cage. Everything just looks so good and so healthy. I am just so excited. All right, so first thing at the door, at the entrance, is a nice, healthy looking cabbage. Just not starting to curl up. Next to it is two more cabbages, a little bit smaller, but they both look healthy. This one, something has been biting on it, probably snails, because that flying moth cannot get in here unless she crawls under somehow. So usually when I see holes like that, is usually from the snails. All right, so let's walk over here. It's kind of tight. So that's a cutting. This one here is a cutting from the tree collard that I just put in that pot, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what it does. Over here is a broccoli that I need to take out this little tiny pot. I do have some grow bags that I can put it in. Now this cabbage is something has been biting on it, and I'm gonna assume it's snails. And I say it's snails because snails usually bite holes in the center of the leaves. Like they'll sit on the back of the leaf and just bite the holes through it. So I'm thinking snails. Tree collard that I planted into that pot with the big tall one that is actually going to seed and is sitting at the top of my crop cage. But these leaves are still pretty good. Well, good, because I'm gonna harvest them. These leaves are good. I just want to harvest these little leaves where it goes to seed. All right, so let me turn around. All right, so over here is asperbrock. Let me put y'all down so y'all can see how tall it is. So that's asperbrock. Doesn't form a big old head, just kind of forms side shoots basically. That's asperbrock. This one is also asperbrock, and I have 3 plants in each pot. The next one over is, I think it's a Romanesco. So let's see if I can get over there. Y'all, it's tight, so work with me. So I believe that's a Romanesco, and that's a Romanesco. So they're still broccoli, but it's just, it forms a different type of broccoli head, kind of like a cauliflower. All right, so this middle one right here is a cabbage that got attacked by the aphids, and I treated that before I left, and it's not looking great, but it's not looking horrible. Let me bring y'all closer so y'all can see what it looks like. All right, so this plant right here is I think that's a Calabrese broccoli. I think that's what it is, Calabrese broccoli. And y'all, I'm making my way out of here. It's just tight right now. So this is more asperbrock with the 3 in the pot together. That's asperbrock. This is my cabbage. This is the cabbage that I had entered into the hashtag Collards Cabbage 2024 challenge. So that's what that cabbage is looking like, and is looking nice and healthy. And this is the broccoli, not broccoli, oh my god, collard. This is the collard that I entered into the collards and cabbage 2024 challenge, and y'all, they are looking good. This is what I really wanted to harvest and cook for Christmas. So I will get to it, probably be the weekend or maybe New Year's. I'll have me some greens. All right, so down here, these are all cauliflowers. These 2 are broccolis. I took them out. Not broccolis. These are collards. I took them out of the pot that was had a lot of problems with it. I took them out. So that's a cauliflower. That's a cauliflower. Cauliflower. Down here, cauliflower. And the last on the very end is a cabbage. So let me walk back and let y'all see the cabbages. 4 grow beds of cabbage. So this one, y'all, this one looks amazing. Y'all see those cabbages? Look amazing. This third one kind of got attacked. Let me see. It got attacked by aphids. So this little one right here and that little one back there were what the aphids attacked. And the 2 bigger ones, they had a few aphids on them, but not as bad, so they're doing better. So I might leave this little one and this little one in and see if they bounce back. If they don't look like they're bouncing back, I'm gonna remove them. This is the second bed. These cabbages are looking fantastic as well. And then this is the first bed. So this is the bed that really was attacked. Like every time I came in and sprayed the aphids and got them off, looked like the next day or two, the aphids were back. I think they knew that these plants were weak and vulnerable, and that's why they kept going back to these 4. So they're not looking their best, but they're not looking horrible. So what I need to do is I need to go in and check and see and make sure that there are no more aphids. But this is the crop cage. And y'all, I couldn't be more excited that everything looks as good as it does to say I have been gone for a week. All right. Okay, one final look. All right, so y'all might think that I am just overdoing it with the covers. But like I said, my old crop cage that I had, I took the metal down and I took the screen down and I saved the screen because the screen was good. It was just the metal that was rusted out. And that's what I'm using. So I'm not purchasing any additional screen or anything from the store. It's screening that I already have. I just cut into pieces and I just throw over my plants, y'all, so that moth that's flying around laying her little nasty eggs, she not gonna lay no eggs on my cabbages, on my cauliflower or broccoli or mustards or yeah, she got to go somewhere else with that because I'm covering as much as I can, and so far it has been working for me. So y'all, I think that's it. Like I said, everything looks well to say I've been gone and haven't laid eyes on it in a while. And I do have those additional pots that I will be planting in. I still have bell peppers in the greenhouse over here. So I have 3 bell pepper plants that's in a greenhouse they're still growing bell peppers. They're in a controlled environment. It's still warm in there. I think the last time I opened up the greenhouse, I have the temperature gauge hanging from the ceiling. It might have been close to 100 degrees. So every now and then I'll just open it up and I'll let some fresh air in there. Then I'll just close it back down. So we're going to see how long that lasts. But I plan on leaving them in there to see if I could grow bell peppers all year. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I just kind of wanted to have y'all walk around the garden with me and see what's been going on since I've been gone. But like I said, everything seems to be okay. So your girl about to get inside and unpack. Today is Friday, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. So hopefully tomorrow I can get out here and do some stuff. I think before I go in, I'm gonna try to spray those mustard green plants down and kind of take care of those aphids because I don't need them sucking on my plants. Try to take care of that and just kind of check the cabbages to make sure that the aphids haven't gotten back on any of them. All right, y'all. I am about to yeah, I'm about to end this video. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by, for walking around the garden with me, just kind of seeing what's going on, for subscribing, for commenting, for whatever you guys do. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I hope you guys have a happy new year. Have a safe new year. Have a blessed new year. I will talk to you guys later.